Hello and welcome to Crunch Time. My name is Jack Bogdan.
My name is Alex Grinling.
And this is the news for the week of March 7th, 2011. And our first story, Gears of War 3 multiplayer beta hits April 25th, Alex.
Yes, April 25th for all of us lowlies who did not get the Epic Edition of Bulletstorm. For all those Bulletstorm cats, they will be playing it a week earlier, starting on April 18th.
Those lucky bastards who paid for it.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, I think the coolest thing about this beta hitting is the way that through playing this guy, you will be able to unlock stuff in the final retail release of the game. So, like, for example, if you play 90 matches, then you will get the Golden Lancer.
Oh,
then
cool.
if you kill 100 people with that Golden Lancer, then it will unlock in the final retail.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
it's
kind of cool little things like that.
Like mini challenges / achievements going on within the beta, which will transfer over directly to the full game. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And that is ridiculous.
Brutal. It's going to be so good. I had a lot of fun with Gears of War 2's multiplayer.
Yeah, and the way that they in recent, what was it, like 2 months ago, they did all those bonuses when they were trying to boost their community, and they, like, what was it, like 20 times EXP or something ridiculous?
They're still doing that. This weekend, actually, as we record this, is a 22 times experience weekend, which makes I think Call of Duty and Dead Space 2 are doing a 2 times weekend. So 22 times makes those seem pretty tame.
Yeah.
In comparison.
It's kind of fun. Like, I don't know. It seems that kind of thing where it's like 22 times or whatever bigger. It's just like, really, if they do those often enough, it kind of evens out, but it still has that feeling of like, holy crap, I got to play. That's like ridiculous.
Right.
So.
Right.
Next up, Star Wars: The Old Republic Bounty Hunter class detailed.
So
you've always wanted to be Boba Fett, Alex.
I have always wanted to be Boba Fett. I have a big Boba Fett standout in my office.
You do.
But yeah. So Bounty Hunter. They they have. I guess they announced like the 2 tracks that you can take, or like a tech power tech bounty hunter. I guess that relies on things like cool jetpacks and stuff. Or you can be a mercenary bounty hunter, which I don't know what a mercenary bounty.
Aren't all bounty hunters mercenaries?
Yeah, that's kind of my thinking. The prospect of catching other people and freezing them in carbonite and turning them over.
Exciting. Can you really do that? Is that going to be in the game?
I hope so. I would like to think that when you can get bounties on like actual player characters, right? Like, wouldn't you think that's how it would work?
Well, if they do PvP, that sounds like the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah, like, I would really like to hunt down other players across the galaxy and bring them in dead or alive.
Yeah.
This is the only MMO that I'm interested in, and the Bounty Hunter announcement piqued my interest more.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm sold. I'm sold on your fantasies. Trenched, Double Fine's next downloadable project has been announced. Mechs, Alex.
Mechs, and is this a World War II setting?
I couldn't really tell. I don't think so. It's very alternate. It didn't really exist. Like, there's like these things. I don't think World War II has anything to do with it.
You're telling me these glowy alien Tron things don't exist?
I'm just saying, I don't think the Nazis were driving glowy alien spiders. I think that would be like future World War VI.
It's just this takes place in the same alternate reality that Will Smith's Wild Wild West did.
Exactly.
Now
Yes.
the spiders are no longer steam powered; they are Glowy-tron powered.
Exactly, because really,
Right?
Glowy-tron powered is the way you got to go nowadays.
That's right. That's just where the technology pinnacle's at.
Yeah, but the game looks
so-
awesome. You can
It does.
customize and build your own mechs. You can go and fight other mechs and take things down and work together cooperatively, and you can customize the way they look and what they shoot, and it's kind of got like a tower defense kind of feel to it, but you're also in a mech, and yeah, trenched.
Yeah, seems pretty cool. They are on a roll with their downloadable content.
They are. They 4 games this year. 4.
Woo.
That's insane.
Good for them.
Well, 4 games in a year. You get it. You get it. It's a period of time.
I understand.
You understand. Next up, Homefront is the most pre-ordered THQ title ever in the history of THQ. Ever. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure Microsoft has really been pushing this game. I've seen a lot of stuff on my Xbox dashboard and whatnot. Yeah, it seems pretty interesting. It seems, it's kind of funny because there's always been this Call of Duty Battlefield thing in recent years,
Yeah.
and then Homefront's coming out of nowhere and seems to be it really wants to compete with both of them.
It's very hard to introduce a new player to that very crowded space. And I think that they actually pulled it off, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. We'll see what kind of community this garners once it's released, but the whole prospect seems cool. I hope it doesn't go to Modern Warfare 2 levels of absurdity.
Yeah, I think they're trying to very much ground it in reality.
Yeah.
That's been the whole message the entire time, even from the initial announcement trailer, which was one of the most amazing trailers that I've seen, the Rip from the Headlines trailer. So
Amazing and terrifying because it seems so plausible.
right. So I'm pretty excited to see how Homefront does, which hits in 2 weeks. Cannot believe it. Next up, Jack Wall steps away from the Mass Effect franchise. Jack Wall, of course, famed video game composer.
All that nifty space music.
He did. He wrote all that nifty space music you love from Mass Effect 1 and 2. But he's stepping away from Mass Effect 3 because he's moving on to do other things. And Clint Mansell, who did the score to Black Swan, is actually taking over for Mass Effect 3.
Yes.
So it's an interesting kind of switch up. It's a switcheroo, Alex.
Switcheroo, if you will.
Yes, sirs, a switcheroo, if I may present this situation to you. Yeah, no, Jack Wall's an awesome, amazing composer. I love his work. And if he feels like it's a time just for him to step away, that's fine. I love his Mass Effect 1 and 2 stuff. It's very subdued, but it sets the tone and the atmosphere.
Yep.
And I love Clint Mansell's work, and what he did adapting Black Swan and then building on it for the movie was amazing. And so I'm really excited to see how a Hollywood composer kind of transitions into doing game music.
Right.
So it should be cool. It should be fun. I actually am not discouraged by this news.
I am not discouraged either.
Fantastic. Next up. This is actually the last story. Move Me, a PlayStation Move development kit for all. So this is actually pretty cool. So what Sony's decided to do is start a program called Move Me that allows anybody with a project, game or non-game related, that wants to use the PlayStation Move hardware. It allows them to then develop their project using tools Sony's made that run on standard PCs, don't need a $10,000, $15,000 dev kit. All you need is your PS3, a Move, the camera to do the Move, and then a computer, a PC to run the tools on. And what they're targeting is actually really neat, which is not they're kind of trying to branch off beyond game applications for motion controllers. So physical therapy and post-traumatic stress disorder, and doing research on how you can apply either gamification or basic game ideas to getting people to move with physical therapy and getting people to get over, or to deal with their post-traumatic stress, like working with soldiers and stuff like that. And so I think, and using the motion controller to do it, like I can't wait to see what researchers and students and academia come up with. And of course, you'll also be able to develop your move games if that's what you're into. But I'm actually way more interested in the non-game applications of motion control, because that's where I think people have to experiment.
Right. I think it's really interesting that they're opening this up to the public like this, and allowing them access to use this tech. And that's something I wondered. Microsoft has not done that at all with Kinect. There are no indie games that are using it. And you see all of these interesting hacks that people are doing on their computer, but no one's able to apply it to anything. So it's really cool that Sony is kind of pushing this forward.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it, and that's not to say Microsoft probably won't do that in the future. I mean, we already hear that they're working on a PC toolkit for PC software, and I think more application-based stuff. But I think the way that Sony's phrasing it and pushing, and the way that they are presenting it to a very public space, I'm excited. I'm really excited for it. So I kind of want to see what comes from it. I think we're going to see some really cool stuff with this. Like, I think we're going to see some stuff that Move kind of hasn't done before, and we haven't seen with motion control from this program. So that gets me really amped. And you have a face, Alex.
I am also amped. I am maintaining my composure amped.
You are.
Yes.
You are indeed. That was the news for the week of March 7th, 2011. My name is Jack Bogdan.
My name is Alex Grinling.
And if you want to find more of the show, you can do so at crunchtimeshow.com, and we'll talk to you later.